have nothing scripted for this podcast because I'm still in the middle of all of this, as you can tell. If you're listening to it, I recommend popping over to YouTube and actually watching it, or watching it on Spotify. You'll see what I'm talking about, because as you can tell, on the funny side, you are joining me in bed. On the serious side of things, I didn't even want to record podcast tonight. So on my to-do list, Libby reminded me that I'm due to record a solo podcast, and we have a couple of topics coming up, and some things are pre-scripted and in my head that I want to talk about. And I just didn't feel like any of the topics tonight. I didn't want to record a podcast to begin with. And I was talking with Libby earlier about a couple of things that I've been realizing, that I've been learning, that we've been going through, and that all of us women and minorities have been going through. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of so many people out there only sharing when they've learned their lesson, when they've grown, when they've gone through it, and they're not sharing in the moment. And I am tired of this public picture of, oh yeah, everything is shiny and bright and perfect, and here's how you get there, to bullshit. Bullshit. Here's where all of this is coming from. I am developing a secondary company. Ask Yvi is doing well. Ask Yvi is doing well. We have dug our way out of 2024. We are doing amazing. Amazing clients, cleaning off a couple of clients that are not so amazing. And things are good. The secondary company I'm developing is more mission-based. And with all the things of scaling Ask Yvi, of clarifying really what the new company is going to be like and look like and feel like, I am growing too, because what we are building goes way past myself. And there's a lot of imposter syndrome happening right now. There's a lot of growth happening in me. And the conversation I had with Libby today was, I feel like I'm not supporting my team enough, and I'm micromanaging them, and I'm doing all the things and I'm not doing anything, and we're making headway but we're not going anywhere. And today I hit a wall of, I am so tired of fighting. I am tired of fighting for basic human rights. I am tired of fighting to find the right team members. I am tired of fighting to have a voice, to have an impact. I am just tired of fighting. And I think we all have these moments. And unfortunately, these moments are usually shared afterwards. After we learned the lesson, after we learned how to communicate better, after we learned how to receive. Another conversation I had today was like around the idea of sometimes things turn out better than we imagine. And I was challenged of, yeah, but my imagination is really great. And I'm like, yeah, but your imagination is also limited by what you think is possible. And don't get me wrong, on good days, I have been able to get to the point of trusting of trusting when something happens in my life that is not happening how I expected it to happen and how I planned it to happen. Heck, I've been living it for a year. That not so much things happen for a reason. I really don't like that phrasing. But that I will give it a purpose and I will make something better out of it. Heck, there's so many situations where, oh my God, so much things where shit hit the wall, or where I could have broken down, or where I could have given up. Let's be honest, there were moments where I'm like, not living is easier than this. Been there multiple times. And on top of things right now, my hormones seem to be, it's this again, meaning I have about a week, 3 to 5 days of doomsday, of being sad, of being irritated, of just wanting to smash walls. And today it just came to such a, I don't even know, to such a meltdown. We are, it's Wednesday, we are 6 days out of a webinar. We haven't published it yet because the workflow was worked over. And that all didn't quite work out as planned originally. We got it fixed. So it's like 6 days for the webinar. Yes, we have a wait list. Yes, we have a wait list for the book that happens to launch in 6 days. And it's a shit show behind the scenes, simply because other things took the priority, or I didn't feel well, or life just lifing, including me relocating to Austin. And it's just these moments. And I do believe we all have them. I do believe all of the big wigs, all of the people that are building business, that are doing things, are going through this. And yes, I'm repeating myself. Should have had a script for this. They don't share in the moment. I don't see many people sharing their struggles when they're in it. One of my past coaches was literally like, what's the phrase they used? Don't talk from an open wound, talk from the scab. And I'm like, bullshit. Such bullshit. Everything online is so polished. So, oh my God, I have the one solution. Fuck you. There is not one single solution. Not everybody taught you wrong, and I'm the only one that has the fucking answers. I'm so tired of it. And yet here I was myself, where I'm like, I don't want to record a podcast. I don't want to talk about this. People are going to think I'm completely insane. I don't have anything scripted. I don't have any talking points. I had every excuse possible to just push this podcast. I can just go to ChatGPT, get a couple of my thoughts out tomorrow, get a couple talking points, and talk about it when I feel better. But you know what? I want to help you. I want to help women. I want to help minorities to take our power. And usually with everything I do in my business, taking our power means building a business that can run without us and having money in the bank. Something that gives us, number one, the passion to do it. Number two, the income we need without us. The security of being taken care of by our business. That's where where my systems come in. That's where my workflows and the automations and all the things come in. All of this knowledge in my head that I have no idea how to get all of this into my program, because there is so many things I want to talk about and so many things you need to know. And just thinking about all the things I want to put in there is overwhelming. And I don't want to overwhelm my students. Welcome to Yvi's head. But it's not just that. It is not just the systems and the processes and the funnels and the emails. It's also this. It's also living by example and not just being polished, being with greasy hair because I haven't showered today, still being in my workout clothes from my walk earlier. Interesting walk, by the way. That slope I have on this walk, holy cannoli, my cardio is getting a workout. It also means living by example and showing up like a regular goddamn fucking human being. And doing the things that I know deep, deep down inside are right, even when everybody else tells you it's not. And sometimes I wonder why I can't just get a 9 to 5. Why just go to the job in the morning, check a couple boxes, get the job done, and go back home and not give a shit. Though that's never been me. I always cared. I was the one taking on bullies in school, taking on teachers that were just assholes. Somewhere along the way, I've lost my voice, and I just wanted to belong. I just wanted to be part of something. And I spent years, way too many years, following somebody else's plan. I swear, it seems like I'm always choosing the wrong coaches. Maybe the next one is finally going to work out. No, my coaches always worked out because I pulled from it what I needed. Though the commonality that my coaches taught me, next to other things, is that I am not okay with them looking like they are okay. My second to last coach went on a hiatus, a sabbatical, took a year off. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I know why. Because you burned your business down. You didn't take care of your clients. You didn't take care of your community. They were trying to scale and they did it the wrong way. They didn't deliver what they promised. They didn't stand for their word. That was a whole shit show. They are starting to show back up again. Interestingly enough, my last coach, similar. Oh yeah, why I ended my most lucrative program. Behind the scenes, when you talk to people, you find out that none of them renewed. And it's like, why do we have to lie about it? Why do we have to lie about stopping something? And I don't know what's happening behind the scenes with Jenna Kutcher and Amy Potterfield. I haven't watched too much of the videos. It just pops up. I'm in those circles. It pops up. It just is. And I caught myself of, I'm like, I'm sorry. It's I have become a new Jenna Kutcher fan again before she changed recently. I'm like, Amy Potterfield did not feel right. Jenna didn't feel right anymore. But again, this is me and my perception. It was interesting to watch the outroar and the public perception of, oh my God, they're doing it because of this or that or here. And don't get me wrong, I had the same process going on, but I also didn't go online and share it everywhere. I'm like, who cares? If they want to cancel something and stop something, then stop something. And they are going to choose if the public version of what their reasoning is to cancel the podcast and cancel the program. That's their choice. And my choice is to live in the moment and share these lessons when they are happening and be honest with you. Am I always going to share everything right away? Probably not. It was hard when 2024 was happening. And I went from 20K months to nearly nothing. When I was in that, I don't know if I could have had these conversations, because when I'm in that stress moment and I'm trying to make things happen and I'm trying to figure out, and I am figuring out how to get through these. I am in a doing mode. I am in a thinking mode. I am in a hibernation mode. I'm in a hermit mode to figure things out and do other things. And big, huge things like that might take a while till I have processed through it, until I can be externally processing again and talking through these things. The one thing I can promise you is I'm never going to lie about it. I'm never going to say, oh yeah, I canceled my best performing program because I don't like it anymore. People talk. There's always somebody behind the scenes. There is members of your mastermind that do not renew, that don't sign up again. Heck, one of my coaches pretty much already, when I canceled my program, 2024, I had to cancel because there was no way I was able to do this. Everything, there was nothing left. I wasn't able to remotely even pay for the mastermind that I was in. And fortunately, they let me out. And already in that conversation, I'm like, so your partner is doing gig work and just implementer work for other coaches? Your business isn't working as well as it should. So already in the conversation, they thought they were supporting me of, yeah, everybody is struggling. Interestingly, the story and what they shared in that moment was actually my confirmation of, oh yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Because it's just like this. I get it. Marketing is I have all the answers. And I believe that we are all getting really, really tired of that kind of marketing, of this 7 figures in 7 days and AI everything, and I have the only answers. Bullshit. We are all just human beings. We all just go through this shit. We all have our days. Believe me, like I ate so much chocolate tonight and a couple more days and I'm going to be flying high as a kite and be happy and everything is great. And all of the emotions and all of the shit that I felt today and been going through today is going to be a far distant memory. Fortunately, my brain knows that. And fortunately, oh my God, fortunately, Libby has come on full time, and she is, I don't know where my business would be without her. I really don't know. I love that woman so much. It's, I don't even know how to put it in words. And we are building an amazing company, and we are building an even better and more amazing and impactful second company. And days like this will happen. And chances are there's always going to be something like that. Even if I have all of the money and savings that I want, and the business is pretty much running as a business, not just as a sole proprietorship, And we have gone through these struggles. I don't want to fool myself and say, this is always going to be like this. It's not, but it's also not always going to be perfect. There is hormones involved. There is life involved. There is changes involved. I'm getting to an age where I already have lost people. I'm going to be losing more people, and life is just going to be happening. And I want to share it, and I want to share all of it with you. And I want to invite you to join into this movement of, let's stop the bullshit. If you need a background image of yourself for an Instagram story, fucking use an AI image of yourself. Don't use it as a picture, as your profile picture. Don't use it in your official marketing when somebody can clearly tell it is done so perfectly that you are just fucking fake. Let's be real again. Let's stop all of this happy-go-lucky, oh yeah, this was really easy to go through and here is how you can make it too. Fuck this shit. Let's be real people again. Let's have compassion for each other. Let's give each other a hand when somebody needs help, and just be human again. And this is what happens when I have a crappy day and just want to share without a script, having no idea where exactly the podcast episode is going to end up. And it's just fun. The other day, I was just looking at all of the women I already got to invite to the podcast and have on, and how many more stories I get to tell. And I can't wait a year or two down the road when femme authority has started to become what it can be and is on the way of being even more than I could ever imagine. Reach out to somebody today. Reach out to somebody today. Tell them what they mean to you. Tell them the impact they had on you. Let's share what we are going through and just, heck, go ask your friend for a hug. Hey, I need a hug. Hey, I need you to tell me I'm awesome. Proactively reach out and tell the people around you, and maybe not around you, maybe somebody you haven't talked to in a year. Tell them what they mean to you. And the other way around, also ask for what you need. Ask for the hug. Ask for somebody to tell you the impact you had, or just to tell you you're fucking awesome. Because you know what? You're fucking awesome. And next solo episode, we'll have a little bit of a script more again. Or pop in the comments, let me know. If you like these off-the-cuff Yvi rants, we can make more of those. Because days like this are gonna come again. Hopefully not as often as recently. Things have been crazy. Oh my God. Personal growth can fucking suck. But it's all worth it. And I see you in the next episode.